Okay, as usual, test 1, 2, 3, go. As usual, test 1, 2, 3, go. As usual, test 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, Reiko is here. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. And today we have version 3.4.20 highlights here. This is the video, but we're gonna have the version 3.4.20 preview and analysis tonight. And Young One, hi, hello, welcome to the stream, Young One. So, it's a little bit different. Usually we have version 3.4.20 preview, but now we only have the highlights. Don't know what goes from the Dislyte budget, but they cut cost. But still enough, because we have the new Esper. So we're gonna take a look at this version 3.4.20 highlights together, and we will see and analyze everything that's gonna come out in the new version. Okay, let's go.
Hey guys, Tom here. So today I'm gonna walk you through some exciting content of version 3.4.20. But before we get started, as lots of you are
Hi Azure Dark, welcome to the stream.
Let me introduce you Kitso, a very talented artist from Japan who made today's t-shirts visual. Don't hesitate to follow them on X. Alright, without further ado, let's begin!
New Esper! Yay!
Lapis is a wind fighter who gains boosts from AP
Wait,
above.
I think we have seen her before. Yeah, I think I've seen her before. Was it the one that came out together with Farah? Is it? Or did I mistaken?
Granted by allies. She's a shadow
She can do what? Who gains boost from AP up buffs granted by allies. Oh, this is nice. It's a new playstyle. Wow, this is great. She looks so nice. Yeah, so that I agree. She looks so nice, but kind of weird because her whole body is a galaxy. But it's still nice. Like I remember in my Discord channel, somebody told me that she got sick of seeing all these new Esper's design from Dislyte, because it seems like the creativity is gone. But this one, I think this one probably will satisfy her. Probably. But yeah. Who gains boost from AP up buffs granted by allies? This is great because we have a lot of Esper that grants AP up buffs. We have an Esper who cannot be affected by AP down and instead gain AP up, like Farah, like Ethan. No, Ethan can still can be affected by AP down, but he can steal the AP up from other allies, so he can also be a good addition to Lapis. Like when the enemy gains AP up, we also gain AP up from Ethan, and then Lapis will also gain a buff, from there. So wait, I got a phone call. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wait. I need to fix my earphone headset again. So yeah, let's continue. So, like I said, Ethan can be a really good addition for Lapis because he can steal the enemy's AP up, and then also it's a really good balance because we already have a counter against Lapis, which is Yuhime. Yeah, we already have a counter against Lapis, which is Yuhime. So if you do want to use Lapis, be careful of Yuhime. You cannot gain AP up when
Boost from AP
Yuhime is
buffs
around.
granted by allies. She's a Shadow Pillager from the Shadow Decree, wielding unmatched divine power.
Okay, this is a good info.
She's a Shadow.
You know, like we always have a question regarding the new Esper's faction, and it's already mentioned here that she is a Shadow Decree.
Pillager from the Shadow Decree, wielding unmatched divine power. Cold and serious, she shows no mercy towards her enemies. She believes that weakness only leads to destruction and that only strength can bring order.
It's like the bad version, the evil version of Tie.
A miracle disturbance has occurred around Debia, causing a rift to appear in the sky above the city. The Union has issued an emergency mission. Espers, get out there and handle the crisis. The Doomsday Horizon event features several game modes. In Abyssal Trial,
Wait.
the Doomsday Horizon event features several game modes. In
Hut, Shadowed Path, 20 days, Union Rating, Abyssal Trials, Joint Forces, and Memory Rift. Ooh, I wonder if Joint Forces means that we can co-op with friends now. We will see. We will see.
Trials, you will face.
Ooh, what is that? Wow, what is that? That's a new thing. We have a new toy. Oh yeah, there's also a news, right? That our level can go up until 70 later. So this probably is the material to be used to upgrade our Esper to level 70. And hopefully this material is very limited. So that will further make our specialization becomes obvious. You know, the difference between someone who specializes on Intisar at level 70 against someone who specialize using like level 70 Ana, or someone who really loves their Liling, or someone who really loves their Jinchu. It's gonna be apparent. I really wish this kind of thing is a thing in Dislyte. Just like in Genshin Impact, you know, Genshin Impact, when you want to upgrade your skill beyond their maximum level, you need a certain item, and this item is limited. So there was a time I remember that, you know, Barbara from Genshin Impact, the healer, not many players use her, but there was a person who actually made a fighter Barbara, a battle healer, you know, a battle Barbara. He upgraded Barbara's basic attack to the max. Don't know for what, but it actually turned out very fun, you know. So that's a thing, you know. Specialization is a really good thing to have. It gives you a satisfaction of being unique with compared to other people, and it really shows to other players that, you know, this is how my gameplay is supposed to be.
Stronger enemies than ever. In each stage, you will have to deploy 2 Esper teams to battle different enemies, so plan your teams carefully.
2 Esper
Joint
teams.
forces
Okay.
will challenge your understanding.
So I'm guessing that 2 Esper teams, you cannot use the same Esper to a different stage. So you do really need to plan your team. Hopefully, that's what I hope that's what he meant by planning your team carefully, because that will give more challenge if you cannot use the same Esper again and again.
Of various battle mechanics. All stages have a limited deployment capacity, requiring strategic allocation of Espers to clear stages.
Yeah, this is fun. You know, you see, like there is one challenge that requires you only 1 Esper, only 2 Esper, and you really do need to know the mechanic of each Esper here. Like here we have CHG, how he perform, how he do his things. And then there is a Brewster who is really really strong in a single target damage. So you do really need to take care on how to counter this kind of situation. And obviously, of course, a controller is always needed. Like it can control your enemy. Hopefully, like it can control the boss in here. So we will see. We will see. Like if you cannot control the boss, then you need some other way.
In the Memory Rift, the
There's
Rift
also a
brings
Memory Rift,
endless
as
endures,
usual.
but it also offers Unity Blessings from Miracles. Each of his blessings applies to one team, providing buffs for all espers in that team. To help espers unlock their full potential,
Oh, look at this. Yes, the Point War Blessing is back. So we have Rancid Cliff. Whenever a basic ability deals damage, basic ability damage plus 100% and deals extra 2 damage. Extra 2 damage 20% of target maximum HP is attack triggered once. Oh my god, this is going to be really great. Like Esper, he used basic ability a lot, like Feng Sun, Yuxu, Brewster, that can follow up your allies, Esper allies attack. Is going to be very, very important in here because per hit, it will deal 20% of the target's maximum HP, which means that if you hit someone 5 times, they gonna die instantly. So Esper that can, reuse their basic ability, just like also Adrena, Hall can also be really, really strong in here. Like Hall can be extremely strong in here, but we will see, And then Frozen Abyss, enemies have a chance of being inflicted with freeze after they take action and get extra damage. Extra damage 25% of target maximum HP. This is nice. Enemies after they take action. So if you are a defender, if you use a defender lineup, Frozen Abyss is gonna be really, really useful for you because it takes it happens on the enemy's action. So if the enemy is faster than you, they have 25%. They have a chance. Not 25% is the damage. They have a chance to get frozen, preventing them from moving faster than you. Even though you are very, very slow, this is going to be really strong for you. And it deals 25% of the target's maximum HP, which is a lot. And then Piercing Slash, allies Esper single target ability damage plus 50%, ignoring 50% defense. This is nice for when you want to counter all those Wuyo's team. I'm starting to get sick of Wuyo's team. She is everywhere, so I cannot change away from my Momo. I do want to try out different lineups, just like the Suichai, although I don't have Suichai, but all these new Espers, they cannot shine just because there is Wuyo everywhere. I need to have Chehe to be able to counter the Wuyo team. With all the new Esper. Just like Chou Hong. Chou Hong has a lot of potential, but he got shut down very, very easily by Wuyo. So, next, Simmer Boost. Whenever Simmer Espers deal damage plus 100% and deals extra damage. Extra damage 150%. Attack, too bad. I thought that it's gonna be another true damage, because if it is another true damage, then finally we will have Everett be able to shine it here because of how much counter attack he can deal together with Ana. So if you put Ana together with Everett in the same team and you use the Simmer Boost, they gonna deal insane amount of damage because of how many counter attacks they can do. So Bestial Force, what is next?
Use the Rift special.
All bestialized Espers, the fuck, that means furry, on the battlefield gain 1 stacks of bestial power at the start of combat and every time after they take action. Okay, we don't know what bestial power do, but we definitely need to try this out, like what does bestial power do.
Unity Blessing.
And then Defensive Fury. Whenever defender Espers deal damage plus 100% and deals extra damage 80% defense. Obviously, this is meant for all those defender lineup. So hopefully this is not going to make Wuyo become like insanely OP, like too OP, because she can already deal insane amount of damage. If you add 80% defense on top of that, we've already experienced this in all these Point War Blessings. There is always one buff that's gonna strengthen your defender lineup. So we've already experienced like Wuya one-shotting everyone, with this kind of buff. So yeah, this is specifically for that thing again.
things to gain buffs in Point War. The crisis is under
Yeah, Reef Crisis. Alert. A spike in mineral ability has been detected. During the event, players can join forces. Ooh! That's right. Oh, no. They just, they mentioned players worldwide can join forces. It's just count your total damage against that boss. You know, we don't actually have a co-op in this game. Too bad. But still, it is something to do. So I believe that everybody can just kill this boss very easily. You know, just participate the battle every day and grab your daily reward. It will contribute to solving crises. When proper engine levels is to be progress every hour. Clear the memory to
underway in the memory rift. Huge numbers of Miramon are flooding out the miracles and must be eliminated. Rift Crisis, the prequel to Celestial Anomaly Season 3.
As per Samuel, investigation report, the way that make sure
begins now.
Okay.
Legendary level mons may.
Hey, legendary level 1. So that item is that. Yeah, like I said, like my guess. It's a level breakthrough to increase your Esper level cap to level 70. Obviously, just like the example here, I will definitely gonna level up my Chuyao. Like he is insanely good. And then like Chuyao, Feng Sun, Intisar. My choices are those things. You know all of my Esper, and definitely gonna be Momo in there. So we already have our choices. So I think there's a limited amount of legendary level ones. So we will see. Like probably somebody else gonna make like I can already see a lot of YouTubers gonna make a tier list on who to level breakthrough to level 70. But I will warn you from now on that just watch that. I don't want to stop you from watching them. It's up to you. But take it with a lot of salt, grain of salt, with a lot of grain of salt, because whatever they think will not always gonna work for you. Think for yourself, basically. If they say, okay, this Esper is OP, this Esper is OP, yes, for you. Like whenever they say like, Wuyo is OP, Yuhime is OP, blah, 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 they don't work on my lineup. That's it. So just think for yourself, like which Esper do you think has been the most beneficial for you, and just upgrade depending on your playstyle. That's the very best decision that you can do, and it is your game. It's not the YouTuber's game. So you do you. You play your own game. You have your own fun. If you just follow the whatever YouTubers tell you to do, then they are the one having fun, not you.
Emerge from the rift during the crisis. We can help Espers break through their level limits, reach level 70, and unlock new captain ability.
New captain ability! Oh my god, this is OP! Nice! So we definitely gonna need to upgrade a speed captain, an attack captain, a defender captain, an HP captain, and then yeah, I think one of them is gonna be Meta Liling. Oh my god, it's too bad that I only have Resonance 0 Meta Liling, because Meta Liling's attack captain bonus is already at 40%. It applies for every single content, So Meta Liling has the best captain ability in the entire game, because he can be used in every single content.
So go find them.
And there will be, I hope there's a list of the new captain ability. Like hopefully it gives extra benefit aside from just increasing the percentage number. So if there's a new benefit out of this captain ability, then I do want to find out what are all the unique captain abilities that everybody have. And we will be able to analyze every single one of them and which one is actually OP and which one is not.
During this version, in addition to the event Esper Lapis, you will have the opportunity to get 6 different Espers we previously released via the limited time Echo events. 2 of them will be available each week, Abigail and Sienna.
I thought it's gonna be Meta Lily and Meta Yunchuan and Su Yue and all the limited Esper that came out limitedly.
The first week,
Why is there Abigail and
Elif and
that one? Sienna.
Osana the second week, and
Elif and
Hyde and
Osana.
Mavis the last week.
Too bad.
That's all for today.
Hello,
I'm
Bang. Hi,
pretty
Bang
excited
Sylvester.
about the
Welcome to the
return of
stream.
Egyptian mythology Espers starting with Lapis, and the new level breakthrough system which should put Espers released a long time ago to good use again. Me and the team are waiting for your feedback regarding this system, which we hope will help you create new original formations. As always, stay tuned and I'll see you next time.
No, I like what they what he said here. And the new level breakthrough system, which should put Espers released a long time ago to good use again. So hopefully, I want to see like if he mentioned an Esper that is released long time ago to be able to be reused, that means that there must be something unique through this captain ability that they can only do. Just like the Divinate thing. When it first came out, there are a lot of gameplay changes from all the old Espers, and they become useful again because of the Divinate. So I do hope that this level breakthrough system that changed the captain ability, like for example, like Sally gives you a captain ability of resist, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If the resist like gives you like, oh, okay, everybody will now have immunity for the rest of the battle. Like that's gonna be insane. Yeah, Sally will be reused once again for being like the best healer. Like there was a time that Sally shined a lot together with Jin Yao. Not really, but I do hope that this is the case for this new version.
Me and the team are original formations. As always, stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, so that's the version highlight. So now we're gonna go to the patch 3.4.20 details. Okay. Lapis, Mat, 5-star win. Lapis is a fighter who gets boosts from AP up buffs granted by allies. Okay, so we will see her skill set. Ability 1, Azure Requiem deals damage to one enemy based on attack. Its speed increases damage by a certain percentage of attack. This is nice. A speedster Esper. So the more speed she has, the more damage he will deal. I miss this kind of Esper, because I use a lot of speedsters in my lineup. I'm not a defender person, so this should be perfect for me. We will see if this turns out to be really good. I might be like investing on her. After casting this ability in an active turn, increases the final damage of the next Judicial Fury. Judicial Fury is the third ability. Okay, stackable. Oh my god, this is nice. So you actually, I don't know, like whether you don't want to cast your ability to an ability 3 and instead try to increase your ability cooldown and then use your ability 2 and 3, your ability 3 at the right time. So for example, like if usually if you use a Abilimon, it will reduce the skill cooldown, but in this case, will your Abilimon actually make your skill worse, or will it make your skill better? Like for example, if you don't use Abilimon, then you will stay on cooldown longer and you will use more of your ability 1 during your active turn, and you can actually stack more of this final damage increase. And whether it is something beneficial or not, we will only be able to see in the PTR testing. Okay, I have 750 golden record for Elif R6. Oh, nice! Yeah, you come prepared. But I think you also still need to wait until the level breakthrough captain ability change comes with a list. I wonder if it really changed the captain ability gameplay, then there is a chance that Elif R6 will be replaced by something even more OP. But it is a very low chance for that to happen. So yeah, just hold on until the last minute, okay, before you buy your Resident 6 Elif. Hi there, hi, I'm from Marco. Welcome to the stream. We just watched the version highlight. And now we're going to analyze the Lapis skill set. We already analyzed the highlight. There are a couple of content that you can see, like a couple of analysis through the point war blessing, the stages, the new content, and also the level breakthrough system. Yes, we already analyzed that. So now we're going into the Lapis. Now, next is ability 2, Chains of Justice. Gains additional AP and absolute order when receiving an AP up buff from an ally. So this is a passive. And absolute order undispellable, increases speed and attack stackable with a limit. This is insane. This is nice. So every time he gets AP up, she gonna increase her speed and her attack. So we do want to give her like quantity over quality, more AP up within a short amount of time, instead of giving huge amount of AP boost that goes from 0 to 100%. So that means that as per like Ethan, that can steal the enemy's AP, and then as per like who can gives a mini AP boost? Oh, Yujing is going to be Lapis' best friend, because Yujing's basic attack increases her partner's AP. So if you can partner Yujing with Lapis, if you reduce Lapis maximum HP to be the lowest within your team, she gonna get paired together with Yujing, and Yujing, every time Yujing normal attack the enemy, Lapis will get this absolute order buff. My god, this is great. And yeah, message retracted. Sylvester, you delete your message. I cannot read that. Okay, absolute ability 3, Judicial Fury, deals damage to all enemies. Maybe, I think Lapis is perfect for Shadow Stream. Yeah. So the more you because if you pair Yujing with Lapis, that means that Lapis will have insane amount of speed. And hopefully this is permanent, stackable with a limit. But hopefully there is no way for this to go down the stack. I don't know how it works. We gotta see this in a PTR. But if the stack cannot go down, that means that you will get faster and faster, just like Liam, basically. Liam also have a passive that increase his speed the longer the battle goes on. So this is also the same, but with AP up, you need the requirement to get AP up. So she's gonna be really fast. Lapis gonna be really fast. So she is a win as per. So yeah, like you said, in the Shadow Stream, she's gonna be insanely fast, and we do really need a fast Esper in that Dislyte land. So she can probably be the one to replace your current lineup right now for the Shadow Stream. And also not only Shadow Stream, like this can also work in Facet of Fantasy, in the Sentinel Hunt. She can also work, because the more speed she has, the more damage she can deal, and it's always really good to have an Esper that can attack really fast while do insane amount of damage. The speed that you give to your Esper is not wasted on just hitting more frequently, but also hitting harder. Like long time ago, Sander, Li Guang, and Sander and Li Guang basically. A long time ago, Sander and Li Guang was a staple in every single PvE content, just because they deal insane amount of damage. Because when you need your Esper to move faster, that means you sacrifice your attack. But for the case of Sander and Li Guang, you don't sacrifice anything basically. So this is the legendary version of those two. Yeah. And I'm thinking of using Aira with her. Aira. Wait, Aira is which one? Aira is which one? I forgot. Aira. Which one is Aira? Why I suddenly forgot who is Aira? Oh, yeah. The Aira. Yeah, Fenris, right? Yeah, I remember Aira. Freya, yes. If you can give this Brisingamen's watch to Lapis, the thing is that Aira, if you leave her on AI, then she will randomly give the free Brisingamen's watch. Yeah, I think Lapis plus Mingsuo is the best Esper speed for Shadow Stream. Yeah, I think so. They both are really fast. And also, don't forget of Suichai. Suichai is also insanely fast, but he needs to get attacked by the enemy first, which makes him not really ideal compared to those two. But still, if the Shadow Stream enemy can hit, because I don't own Suichai, so, and also in my PTR account Suichai is level 1, so I cannot bring him to a PvE content. So I don't know how many hits he can take from the boss, but if you can get hit once by the boss, and if you have resonance to Suichai and get hit by the boss once at the beginning of the battle, then give him very low HP, you will get reduced to below 50% of your HP, and Suichai will straight away go into beast mode, and that will increase his speed by a lot. That can also help you actually. So there are all these new espers are actually really good. Okay, and then epic esper they give 15 AP per turn. Yeah. So Aira is really good. Like she can also be a really good pair with Lapis. But like I said, the Brisingamen's watch, the buff from Aira, is kind of like random. She give it to a random Esper. If everybody is healthy, if everybody have full health, then Aira will always gonna give to the first Esper in line. The very front row of the Esper. She will give it to that guy. But if you get attacked by the boss, she will randomly give to either the person who get debuff or the person who have low HP, or just randomly give the Brisingamen's watch to anyone. It's kind of like if you leave it to AI, it's a little bit random. So Yujing is more reliable in that case, but both can be used. Yeah, if you get lucky with Aira, then you can give insane amount of AP up to Lapis. But still, this is stackable with a limit, so you don't really need to overkill on that AP bonus as long as you can reach the limit. So it is okay. And so New Girl plus Li Guang plus Sienna plus Yujing plus Unas, and we are good. Yes, actually. Wait, for Sienna. Yeah. But Sienna also give random AP, right, with her basic ability. Unas is a good choice, and then Li Guang also a good choice. What I'm thinking is more of like Ethan. Ethan will be able to steal the enemy's AP, but still it requires the enemy to get AP first, and then also someone like TA also can give AP up to allies using her third skill. And then Esper that can give AP boost a lot. Basically, if there's an Esper that can give AP boost using their basic ability, it is the best. Sieta is random as well. Yes, exactly. So yeah, still, like if you run the battle a lot of times, then there's bound to be 1 or 2 chances that every single randomness that you do will all hit this lapis. But again, like I said, it has a limit. Okay, so don't overkill on all those AP boosts. There's a limit to this. Unless the limit is 100 stacks, then yeah, we do really need to overcast it. Wait, I'm gonna play some music so that it's not too boring in here. Where is soundtrack? Okay. Okay, again, so let's continue. Plus function. Yeah, function also. R6 Unas and R6 Ana give AP non-stop as well. It's more for AP boost plus other than the actual buff itself. Yeah. Yeah, function also can work. Oh, don't forget Lu Shang, you know, because all those AP boost skill have a cooldown. Unless it is a basic ability AP boost, then the other AP boosts all requires cooldown. So bring function. If they are a support esper, then your function will be able to reduce that cooldown and spam more AP boost. Yeah, Lu Shang is just the best. You know, I really love Lu Shang. Again, another esper that is probably worth getting up to level 70. But no. Lu Shang, whether he is on level 70 or not, he still works the same. So I don't think Lu Shang is worth getting to level 70. But if his captain ability changes to a different gameplay, then it is worth looking at. You know, if it really changed the gameplay. I don't know. Like, is there any list of all the captain ability? No. So I'm hoping there's gonna be a Discord channel out there, someone who can work together and list all the captain ability changes by leveling breakthrough to level 70. Yeah, all level 70 does is give more stats, so I'm going for a DPS first. Okay. I don't know, like, where do you get this information? Like, I thought because we only heard it from Tom just now. So, and he said that he wanted us to find out all the different all the new captain ability, he said. And also he mentioned that hopefully it will also make all the obsolete esper become useful again. And when I heard that, I thought that, hey, the captain ability doesn't change your gameplay, so there's no reason for you mentioning that all espers gonna be useful again, unless it is just like Divinate, you know, it changes your esper's gameplay. Then it is worth getting the new captain ability from the old esper, you know, and the captain ability into stats. Okay. Well, again, I already mentioned just now when on the level breakthrough, because the captain ability change, if it increases the stats, the best esper with the best captain ability is Meta Liling, because Meta Liling's attack captain buff works in every single content. You know, usually you have like attack increase by 30% on all content, or HP or defense or anything. The increase is 30% for all content, and if you want to increase by 40%, usually it only works on specific content, except Meta Liling. Meta Liling is the only esper who has a 40% captain ability that works everywhere, you know. So I wonder if this captain ability changes, people are going to notice that. But the thing is that the problem is that not many players have Meta Liling at high resonance. So still, he is not being brought to every single content because not everyone use him. You know, most likely just increase the captain ability percent. Yes, in most likely, like I'm convinced like 70% chance that it only increased the captain's ability percentage number, but I'm still wishing that there's a 30% chance that it also changes their gameplay. Hopefully, but we will see. It will be very, very good if it changes their gameplay, because the game will become much more complex that way, and it requires brain power and thinking into creating a more creative lineup. Because your material to level up your Esper to 70 is limited, so obviously this will keep us, how to say, busy, you know, like theory crafting here and there with all these new level 70 abilities, you know. Buff Meta Yunchuan, let his captain ability work everywhere as well. Yeah, I also want that. You know, it's weird that Meta Liling have his captain ability works everywhere at 40% increase, but not Meta Yunchuan. You know, still waiting for Meta Liling to get a rerun. Hoping patch after next is not a good anomaly as for I'll not be able to get him R6. Ah, okay, and let him get stacks back. Yeah. There should be a way for Meta Yunchuan to get the sex back. Otherwise, he is totally useless after 10 turns. unless you bring Lushang, you know. The only way for you to make use of Meta Yunchuan is by bringing Lushang. Because when you bring Lushang, Meta Yunchuan's damage become true damage. You know, just remember that, okay? Don't forget that there exists the Lushang there. But still, requiring Lushang to be there to make use of Meta Yunchuan is already, how to say, too much requirement compared to Meta Liling, who can work with anyone. Yeah. Even the 3 damage is not a lot. He's pretty much useless, to be honest. Yes, it's not a lot, but it is still something, you know. It is still something. It is not a lot. Again, like if you require to Esper to be paired to make use of that one Esper, then it really is not worth it, because you can only bring 5 Espers in your lineup. So really the Esper slots is very, very precious. You know, you want the Esper to be able to do a lot of things already, instead of trying to make him work by pairing up Esper that can make him work. Okay. So let's continue. Judicial Fury deals damage to enemies based on attack. Its speed increases damage by a certain percentage of attack. Okay, yes. Ascension deals damage to its speed increases damage by a certain this increased damage to bosses. Our prayer has been answered. Yes, from when Cho Hong came out last month. Wait, is it already a month? I didn't. Time goes by very, very fast. Yeah, so our prayer has been answered. When Cho Hong came out, everybody was hoping for a PvE Esper, and apparently he is not a PvE Esper again. So these last 5 patches, I think the last 5 patches, we got all PvP Espers. So players have been dying to find a new PvE Esper, and this is it. Like all those mentioning of me talking about Sender and Li Guang for the PvE content, this is our legendary version of Sender and Li Guang. She gonna deal increased damage to bosses, so this is very, very obvious that she will shine in Falsetto Fantasy and also Sentinel Hunt. Haha. It is a buff for sure, though. I agree. Yeah, exactly. But still, we will probably see later in the balancing again, just like Yuhime, etc. They got balancing and they become insanely good right now. Abigail, Fatum Sister, and Sienna also, right? Yeah, a lot of Esper got balancing and they become really, really good. So probably in the next balancing, Meta Yunchuan will be there. But right now, I'm very, very excited to see this. You know, we're gonna be able to have a new lineup in PvE content. So this is gonna be really worth your wish stones. Also, the reason I'm saying that all level 70 is going to do is because on the level up screen, that's all that is shown. And Tom saying maybe all the rest might become useful again is for more stats bump, but I could be wrong. Yeah, the thing is that we don't know. Like they didn't give you where. Height.
Hey guys, Tom here.
Yeah.
So
where is it?
Begins now.
Here.
May emerge from the rift.
Now after it upgrades,
we can help Espers break through their level limits, reach level 70 and unlock new captain ability.
There. the color is different. It says unlock new captain ability, so go find them. See this one. I wonder what he means by go find them. You know, if it only increased the percentage number, then why do I need to find them? You know, we already know what the captain ability do. Like you know, why the
So,
suspense
go
there?
find
You know, that's what I'm hoping. You know, basically he didn't show
and unlock
that it only
new captain
increased the
ability.
stats. You
So-
know? So there is a very small chance that I hope there is a gameplay change with this new ability captain. You know, comeback players like me, I will definitely invest more at Elif R6 to pursue scores in PvE content. Yeah, Elif R6 is really worth it. Maybe some of them don't get upgrades at all, so you need to find the ones that do get upgraded. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? So that's why, like, probably, if it's like that, then maybe there are some that their captain ability can get upgraded. There are some that the captain ability stays the same. But that means that you really need to choose who is going to level 70, because there are experts that is worth to get to level 70, and there are experts who is not worth getting to level 70 at all. Expert, usually it is a support expert, just like Lushang, Yujing. Whether they are level 1 or whether they are level 60, they still perform the same, because you don't use them to deal damage. You know, you only use them by being there. Speed is always the same. So for Yujing also, you just need to give her fast equipment, and whether she's level 1 or level 60, she will perform the same. So you don't need her to be at level 70. So if the captain ability doesn't change, you don't need her to be level 70 at all. You know, that's the thing. So you need to really choose who's going to level 70 now. Yeah. Bahannya lumayan mahal juga ya. Yes, exactly. The item is very limited. You know, you can only get the item. What is it? In here. Yeah, look at this. This whole event only gives you 2 level this level mod, legendary level mod. You know, it only gives you 2, and to upgrade your Esper, you need 5. Yeah, one whole event only gives you 2, and you need 5 to upgrade one single Esper. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be very rare to get this thing. And I think you can buy this from the shop probably, so that they will cater to the pay-to-win players. You know, so it is most likely going to be the case. Mesuja is going to level 71st. Need more attack. I want to hit that 20k true damage level. Yeah, exactly. And also that's just 80 stars out of 30 stars. Yeah, but still, you know, I don't know what's next, but this is already highlighting this 80 stars, so we will see. But still, it is gonna be very rare, because this thing is only in the event for now. Like, all the information that we get is only showing that this is only available at event. So if it turns out that you can buy this from the shop, then yeah, there's no problem with the rarity of this. But if it is only something that comes out in an event, I've already mentioned that there's gonna be, you know, YouTubers out there who will make a tier list of who you should level up to 70 first. I can already see that, you know, every single player out there right now, in this era, in this age, care too much about tier list. You know, so there is always gonna be a YouTuber who will make a tier list of this, who to level 70 first. But I'm saying you now, I'm warning you now, that take it with a lot of salt, like with a lot of grain of salt, you know, when you watch that kind of video, because whatever worked for them, not really gonna work for you. You know, every single player have different gameplay, every single player have different playstyle, every single player have different Esper list, you know. So like for me, I definitely gonna level 70 either my Momo or my Intisar or Chu Yao Feng Sun, you know. all those things. But there are players out there like you, Azure Dark, who will definitely focus on Sujue because you want to hit that 20k true damage limit. And then there are players out there who wants their Elif first to be level 70. There are players out there who wants their Wuyo first to be level 70. It's different. Every single player have different priority. So that's what I like about specialization. You know, I really wish this kind of specialization that makes your choices really do matter, because that will make you unique compared to other players, you know. And when we are talking about uniqueness, that means that there is no tier list out there that can provide you with the satisfaction that you can get from you know, choosing the Esper that you like and actually really get the benefit out of it, you know. You can buy 5 from the event shop and then find the event itself. Yeah, maybe we will never know, because they didn't show us the shop here. Yeah, everyone's going to make a tier list. That's why I already made my choice based on my account and how I play. Oh my god, mobile level 70 is going to go Ver. Yes, exactly. So I already know who I'm gonna level 70 first. Obviously gonna be Intisar and Momo, my 2 favorite Esper. Okay, the next is gonna be Chuyao, because Chuyao is also insanely good, and then the next one is gonna be Feng Sun, and we will see from there who I'm gonna level 70 next after that, because I don't have Elif at Resident 6, so Elif will be low in my priority to level 70. I will definitely put Yukshu higher than Elif, because my Yukshu proved to be far more beneficial for me in my lineup. My Yukshu deal far higher damage than my Elif, because I don't have Elif at Resonance 6, my Elif at Resonance 2, you know. So my priority is different with your priority. I also want to see, like, not many players gonna be upgrading their Epic Esper to level 70, so I'm probably the only one who will do that. So next, we're gonna continue with this. Skip Bitao R6, by the way. I could not justify spending all my Wisdons and Opoxius on him. Yeah, just slowly, yeah. Slowly make your Bitao R6, because he is really good, but the thing is that his Sardonic Slice can be easily dispelled. So I'm waiting for the time when there comes out a new Esper that can prevent your buff from getting dispelled. There will bound to be that kind of Esper in the future. Just wait for it. There will be. Can already guess that. So Resonance. Resonance 1, Judicial Fury Overload, that's ability 3, increase damage only. Okay, Resonance 2, new effect, Chains of Justice at the start of combat, gain absolute order stacks. Okay, so it only makes you faster getting this to the maximum stack. We will see what this absolute order, how much speed and attack does this absolute order gives. If the stack is low, like it limits it, the stack limits at 5, that means there's no rush for you to get up that fast, you know. But if the stack goes up to 100, for example, then yeah, getting your stack much faster is going to give you a lot more benefit faster. So Resonance 4, so the power spike on this is not really high for now, but we will see in the PTR whether I'm gonna change my mind based on the percentage number here or not. Now Resonance 4 has the action, if there is an ability on cooldown, speed increases. This is great because you deal more damage the more speed you have, so you will always gonna have your ability on cooldown every single time. So your speed increase here also increase your damage, so this is a good resonance for you. This is a power spike here. And then Resonance 6, Chains of Justice, Morph 2, Chains of Justice, which is the second ability, gains additional AP when receiving an AP up buff from an ally. What? When receiving an AP up buff from an ally. What? What is the difference with this? Huh? What is the difference? Maybe the AP increase gives you more, maybe. Like if your Yujing gives you 30% AP, then this will gives you additional AP maybe to 50%, and this one probably gives you AP to 70% maybe. But we can only see this in the PTR testing later, because we need the number here to justify whether this is a power spike or not, you know. I'm a defender team specialist, so it must be very exploited to strengthen the team to level 70. Yeah, Sylvester, Bang Sylvester, I agree with you. Like, if that's why every single player have different priority. So no matter who make the tier list, they cannot make a tier list for every single one of us. You know, there is no way there's a tier list that works for everyone. So the tier list is very subjective, you know. It's a tier list for that YouTuber, you know. That's what you think is best for you, not for me, obviously. Okay, so when you have a defender team and you like your defender team, obviously your tier list gonna be all the defender team up there. You know. So yeah, every single player have different playstyle, so you cannot make a tier list out of that. So yeah, when somebody make the tier list, take it with a lot of grain of salt. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to skip Lapis just based on her kit, to be honest. It seems to be all damage and no utility. Also, she's very selfish as well. Exactly, she's very selfish. So, depending on the damage increase to bosses here, we will see first, you know. If the damage increase is not significant, and yes, it is very selfish, and it's also not gonna be future proof, okay? But if the damage increase is insanely good, then she can be like your main damage dealer for a PvE content, and it is really worth supporting her all the way if this damage increase is a lot. So we will see later. We will see from 30% to 60%, maybe more like 10 to 15%. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know the percentage number for here for this one. So we will see later in the PTR. I feel like we already have Mateo that works like she does. Yeah, really, actually, Mateo is a really good Esper, worth investing because he's not selfish. He deals insane damage himself, but all the other multi-hitter Esper gets a lot of benefit pairing up with him, because all of your multi-hits attack can get a damage bonus from Spark. So yeah, Mateo is a really good Esper. I also love Mateo. So level breakthrough, they can help Esper breakthrough. Go find them acquiring after acquiring 25 level 60 Espers. Okay, I did live close to Calamity Island. Blah 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 blah. Okay, but there will be no more lapis and the captain abilities. This is new. This is new, guys. So, maybe this is what he meant by old Espers being usable again. Probably this. So yeah, there's a very high chance now. I'm thinking like 90% chance that the captain ability change only increase the percentage number, because we already know the reason why Tom said that the old Espers can be reused again. This one, you know, new captain ability for the following Espers: Daylon, Changfu, Brian, Drew, Q, Zelmer, Catherine, Freddy, David, Lin Xiao, Layla, Helena, Yasuo, and Bai Lily. Mostly are Espers that are never being used by anyone. Also because they don't have a captain ability, so we never use them when their kit is not something that we are looking forward. Then there is no reason for bringing them anymore because they don't have captain ability, most of them here. So now they have captain ability now, so hopefully they can be used for something, but obviously not for a high-end content, but still, you know, it is something. Kayaknya bang aku skip deh lapis, lebih worth it R6 Elif buat dapetin Simon Fragment. Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. Yeah. So Elif is how to say surefire choice, like a more guaranteed option. You know, we already know that R6 Elif works in PvE content. So Lapis is kind of like a gamble right now, and Lapis is very selfish. You know, for Elif 1, Elif can give the boss what is that? A debuff that can increase their damage taken, which benefit every single other Esper in your lineup. you know. But this one, we will see first the Divinate, because also Elif, when I analyze Elif, there is no Divinate here, because that debuff comes from her Divinate. So if Lapis Divinate also similar to Elif, that gives a new playstyle, like a new debuff that you can give to the boss that do something, then he no longer becomes a selfish Esper, and she can be used just like Elif, you know. So Elif also, when I first analyzed her, I said that Elif is a selfish Esper, but when it turns out in the PTR, we saw that she actually have a Divinate that gives an additional debuff to the boss that works for every single other Esper out there, then she becomes insanely good. You know? I never use an epic tap time ability over a legendary one. Yes, of course. I think Elif is a bait. We're about to see some insane Espers coming with the new anomaly patches. You and your how to say what's the word called? Like suspicious, you know. You're being very, very suspicious about the Dislyte developer team. Yeah, when they give us something that is too good to be true, then yes, something's weird going on. So when they give us Elif very, very easily, they want us to spend our wish stones, then yeah, maybe there's gonna be something good coming out soon. But I think if they really want to use up all of your wish stones, your golden record and everything on Elif, if they really do want to bait you into that Elif, then the next patch most likely gonna have a similar legendary Esper. I'm waiting for that, you know. So we will see whether it is really a bait or not. I wish that is a bait, because that means that a new similar legendary Esper gonna come out next. You know. As normally we Lushang, Eugene, Metalailing, we got debuff Elif namanya Favor bang. Yeah, Favor. Yes, the Favor. It's a really, really good debuff that makes Elif from being a selfish Esper that is not future proof becomes the best PvE Esper just because of that Favor alone. Okay. Doomsday Horizon, blah 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 blah. That's why we use exploration equipment from the depth of reach that will tell us the Dinamon, blah 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 blah. Yes, you can just read this on your own time. Basically, we have a requirement to clear up the stages. I think a lot of players probably won't have any problem in here, but just like as usual, we're gonna do the content together in my live stream, and if they're bound out to be like a stage which contains height, because heights is always the problematic Esper in every single PvE content. If there contains height, then is that I'm gonna show you, like, you know, an easy way to clear that height. You know, last time I used Indisar, and the latest one I used Changchi, and we're gonna see a lot more creative way to killing this height. Arena, it's Steam can use it to get buffs in point war, blah 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 blah. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Next phase is similar most likely because we got Ming Swatis last anomaly too. Menurutku Lapis juga kemungkinan besar untuk beberapa konten nggak kayak Elif bang yang bisa dipakai all content ya bang. Yes, exactly. Because Elif deals insane amount of AoE damage, but this one also probably. Now, because it deals damage to all enemies based on attack, and its speed increases damage by a certain percentage of attack. So, if she turns out to deal insane damage just like Mingsuo, then it only takes her one attack, and that's it. You know, I'm really hoping that Lapis can deal like not as huge as Mingsuo's damage, but at least comparable to that kind of level of burst damage. You know. Because it gives more damage the more speed Lapis has, so this is definitely gonna deal far higher damage than you know, a standard AoE damage Esper. Loyalty chest bagus, ambil siapa itu bang? What is the loyalty chest? what's inside the loyalty chest? Okay, this one. What is the following legendary as per ripples? Hailey, Farah, Jabit, Genie, Abigail, Gaius, Zora, Gabriel, and Lewis. So for new players, if you don't have your Gabriel at Resonance 6 yet, obviously get your Gabriel to Resonance 6. This is insanely good at Resonance 6. You know, you will definitely appreciate having a permanent immunity from Gabriel. And then next in the priority on here is the either Abigail of or Gaius, depending on which one you prefer. You know, Gaius obviously at Resonance 6 deal insane amount of damage, but right now he becomes overshadowed by like power creep by all the other newer DPS Esper. So he is still good, but he gets power creep. You know, like his damage is kind of like optional right now, whether you want to use Ellie or Gaius or Intisar or any other DPS Esper. You have a lot of choices. So here comes Abigail, because Abigail's Resonance 6 is insanely good. You know, like you can reset your allies' ability almost all the time, especially if your allies are Inferno Espers, because Abigail's second ability resets all Inferno Espers cooldown, and then her third ability resets all the cooldowns of the Esper that she chose. So that means that if you pair her up with Lushang, you can reset your Esper's ability every 2 turns, which is insanely good, you know. So that is Abigail, Resonance 6. So priority Gabriel first for new players if you don't have Gabriel at Resonance 6, and then after that Abigail, and then after that Gaius here. So after you have all these 3 at Resonance 6, then the next priority that I will like to point you is either Farah or Genie. You know, depending on your playstyle. Farah is more of a controller, and Genie is more of a brute force kind of Esper, you know. So those two are worth getting to Resonance 6. And Lewis and Zora is already kind of like obsolete, but they are still okay. So either Zora or Lewis next, you know, whichever you want. But I think Zora is more, you know, much better than Lewis, because Zora's Resonance 6 changed her gameplay, her playstyle. She now can pursue attack every time her allies attack. There is a chance, small chance, that she can pursue attack, but don't count on that because the chance is quite small. And then next, the last one who you don't need at any resonance at all is Hailey and Javid. They already perfectly works at Resonance 0. You don't need their resonance at all. Okay, so that's my priority on the loyalty chest 8 here. Yang bagus cuma 2 menurutku, cuma Hailey sama Abigail doang. Really? I don't think you actually need Hailey's resonance, you know. Hailey's resonance give the debuff whenever she dies, or something else. I think there's nothing that really do gives you a lot of benefit. Let me go to my Hailey first. Hailey's resonance 2. When Hailey dies, then gives melting mastery to 2 random allies, but hopefully you don't need your Hailey to die. You know, if she doesn't die, then that resonance 2 is useless. Then the 4th resonance, upon a crit, 20% chance of dispelling 1 buff from the target. Yes, this is quite good, but 20% chance is very low chance. You rather have an actual dispeller if you do want to dispel the enemy's buff. So this is an extra thing to have, but it's not something that you that you want to get. Here, let me show you. So resonance 2, when Hailey falls, grants melting mastery. You don't want your Hailey to fall, okay? And then resonance 4, upon a crit, 20% chance of dispelling. 20% chance is low, okay? So you rather have an actual dispeller with 100% chance of dispelling, rather than relying on this to dispel the enemy's buff. Then a resonance 6, when Hailey takes a hit, inflicts molten hot on the attacker for 2 turns. Yes, this is quite alright, but if your Hailey moves quite fast, like you give Haley at least enough speed, then Molten Hot is already on the enemy most of the time, you know. So all these resonance are not needed for Haley actually. So that's why I can safely say that for Haley and Javid, you don't need their resonance at all. Javid also, his resonance, the second one, the number of targets taking splash damage increased to 3. But Javid himself is not really a damage dealer. Like, he is actually a fighter, but his debuff is far superior compared to his damage. So Judgment Seal itself is already enough. He only need to give Judgment Seal to his enemies, and his damage is just an extra thing. Now, heals upon killing an enemy, healing 30% makes you HP. Because of your low damage, you're probably not gonna be the one last hitting your enemies. So this also is something that is, you know, skippable. You don't really need this, and especially if you already have a healer, you don't need to heal yourself. That is not your job, you know. And then the last one, Eternal Light Second Flame now grants immunity to stun and sleep, and it dispels all debuffs from Javid instead of just dot effects before he launches an attack. This is a PvP resonance, you know. If you don't use your Javid in PvP, then there is no need for him to be immune to stun and sleep. There is no enemy in PvE who will stun and sleep you, you know. So yeah. That's why Javid and Haley don't really need their resonance at all. They already work at resonance 0. I think Zora is bound for a buff. For the longest time, I thought that was in reference to Judgment Seal's flash damage. My error for not reading properly. Okay. No, it's for his normal attack. You know, it makes his normal attack splash to 3 target. Yes, it's the Divine Wrath. This one, the Divine Wrath, the first skill. So yeah, let's go back to this one. Yes. Wow, let's go. What else? This one, yes, Elif, Inanna. So phase 2, you're gonna need to, if you do want to resonance 6 your Elif, you're gonna need to wait for the phase 2, and the rest, yeah, is not really something that you want to spend your waste on for. The rest. And then what else? It's Invasion, Championship. Ooh, Championship is back. And the Esper is Yamato now. So if you don't have your Yamato at Resonance 6 yet, better chase for this. But yeah, it's a good chance for you to get your Yamato to Resonance 6. And that's it. That's all. Fix the abnormal boss AP during combat in Desolate Lands. Okay. Hades Mavis meme couple. Where this one? Yeah, it's the immortal couple. So yeah, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. I guess we've already analyzed everything, and I'll see you in the PTR testing. Let me see first whether the PTR testing already have the new Esper or not. If you do have any questions, feel free to type it in the chat, and we will analyze it together. Otherwise, we will end the stream soon. No balance changes, feels bad. Not gonna be so soon, dude. Not gonna be so soon. Probably in a couple more months, you know, once they feel the need to balance certain things again. But right now, they want you to have fun first with the latest balance change. The Sienna, the Abigail, the Fatumu sister, the Yuhime, they are already OP enough, and probably not everyone have enjoyed them yet, you know. So just like Abigail at Resonance 6, you know, not many players have Abigail and Fatum sisters at Resonance 6, because everybody is aiming for Yuhime first, because she is really insanely good. Bagi yang suka tim defender kayak aku, Bang, Heli menurutku bagus, Bang, makanya aku bilang begitu, Bang Covid. Okay. But yeah, But I've already told you the reasoning, right? The reasoning why you don't really need the resonance, because all of those things are optional. But yeah, if you do like it, feel free to upgrade her. You know, like I said, you are the one who play the games, you are the one who have fun with the games, so don't let any YouTuber tells you how to play your game, you know. Wait, where is the this one? Looks like player. Is it there? Yeah, there it is. So this is the PTR testing. We will see. Not yet. No new Esper yet. Okay, and we will see the Atlas. See if it shows up in the Esper gallery. Like last time, there was some Esper that shows up in the Esper gallery. Not yet. Okay, so we cannot analyze the PTR testing yet. So probably tomorrow or the day after, I will do another live stream, and we're gonna do a PTR testing. Okay, and this one, yes, this is the only captain ability that increase ally attack by 40% without any states requirement. Okay, I need to take a nap before I head to the gym. Okay, yeah, good night. So yeah, again, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the PTR testing. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.